welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His team's had their ups and downs early on, 3-3 through the first 6 games. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who's followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
That last run got 4. Here comes 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Off the play fake. Here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Packers. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
31-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
Steelers 0.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Edgerrin Cooper, he's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they are ready for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball
to the goal line and in. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top, and we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run the draw with Warren, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right ball, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 10-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage.
2nd down, Rodgers. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Catch made. That's works. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
For the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. It's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jared Harmon, first rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop. From 29, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. In motion, it's Golden. Go play action with Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
And a Packer first down.
In motion, it's Golden. On play action, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Green Bay.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 2nd down, Love. They are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. To throw is Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. And that one incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away as he'll punt it away for the second time. To return, it's Nixon. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
A second down throw for Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
Pick up of 2 yards. And the Packer first down.
Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. For Golden, the first-round selection back in April. That's his first career touchdown in the NFL. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Brings up second and inches at the 30.
Rodgers now. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
good for a Steelers first down.
A run out of the gun with Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he did not have it. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's got his tight end. That's Fireman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That has play good for 22. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Steeler. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Johnson. Touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Jacobs, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derek Harmon, first rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
2nd and 9.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. At out of the shotgun. It's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Alex Highsmith. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
On the handoff, this is Waller. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, they go with Waller. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. This one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
McManus taking off for Green Bay.
Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 7.
Once again, it's Warren. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
On third down, Rodgers. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Rodgers should throw for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Steelers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for the Steelers.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up second down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's up.
Now Rodgers.
Third Steeler.
That one taken in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, touchdown pass number 509 on his NFL career, moving him past Brett Favre into 4th all-time, trailing only Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning. Cosmos adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 16.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The man in motion is Watson. On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. And We'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Now, a guy who's very familiar with this spot, Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Down by 12. A little under 1:50 to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That'll be caught by the running back one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up third.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Love firing to Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.